În orașul nostru se desfășoară trainingul Equality Matters în cadrul proiectului Erasmus Plus Stand Against Gender-Based Violence Through Theater, organizația gazdă fiind Asociația pentru Dialog Intercultural pe care o reprezint, în parteneriat media cu actualitatea argeșană. Am alături partenerii din Turcia și Grecia. If you want to tell me your name and the name of your organization.
I am Muslim Kashmaz. I am president of Tokat Economic Development and Vocational Training Association.
Okay, and Greek partner?
My name is Dimitris Souliotis, and I'm president of the cultural organization in Planet, based in Athens, and we're working with cultural activities, with activities that promote to young people with values, European values, and also with EU programs.
Our project is against gender-based violence, and we are trying to do a lot of things, a lot of activities regarding about gender-based violence. And I want to ask you, do you think that the subject of our project is important, and why?
I think it is very important because gender-based violence in all society, but we secret these problems, but we didn't work to solve the problem. With the project, we take trainings about solve the problems, and
we try to solve, we try to change things.
I will go to Tokat, my city, and I will do new activities because we have 4 countries in Romania together, Curtea de Arges, and we spoke with our partners, and we learn a lot of new methods from them.
But for Tokat, for Turkey, this subject, gender-based violence, is important?
Yes, important, very important.
Because?
Because there is humanism, I believe humanism, and all people respect their self, and
but I'm asking you, there are cases of gender-based violence in Tokat and in Turkey. There are cases because we must take action against these cases if something happens. And we try to change things, try to change mentalities, yes. But what we change? There is violence there.
Yes, there is. In everywhere there is gender-based violence, but we have to help people, help society to solve
yes,
the problems.
We want to help society, but firstly we want to help the people from our organization, the people from our town. For example, in Curtea de Arges, last week, a male, killed her wife with a hammer. So we cannot pretend gender-based violence doesn't exist because, look, there are victims. People are killed. Women are killed. This kind of happening.
In Turkey, there are a lot of women. A lot of men kill women. A lot of, for example, every week in Turkey. Turkey is 80 million people, and I can say you that every week a lady died for a
So,
domestic violence.
gender-based violence, it's a problem of our day. How is in Romania? There is gender-based violence. In Turkey exists. How is in Greece?
In Greece is the same as all over the world. Violence exists every day, not only between men and women, but between all the human beings. And we want to discuss and we want to say always about human rights and freedoms, but we must
Work a lot.
work a lot on this, and we must see that and understand and explain about this huge problem.
Yes,
Every day we listen to the radio, to the TV, or to watch the TV, or we read at the newspapers that something happens, someone killed someone else, killed his wife, his girlfriend, etc. And we must not pretend that nothing happens.
we cannot pretend that gender-based violence
Does
is a
not-
solved problem
or
and there
doesn't
is
exist.
not there because it happened and there are a lot of cases in our countries and we must think not after happens. We must take attitude, we must change behaviors, we must change bias, stereotypes, sexism, conception, beliefs. There are a lot of things we have to
change.
do.
Yeah.
Yes, and especially I think that I open a media, a newspaper, television, or the other things. We are in television too, but it is not different. I open television, I saw only negative news, negative
Yes, I know.
programs. And for example, it is a good program for domestic violence, gender-based violence, and good society. But the program doesn't have rating.
You want to say that if they are speaking about accident, a lot of murders, it is rating and but I think gender-based violence is very important because it is about our life, family life, and society can progress when this problem is not solved.
Yeah, we must understand that all of us, we must act, we must react, and we must take care of the victims, and we must explain and educate the young people, young generations.
We must change people.
We must change people, and we must educate the young people to respect the human beings, human rights generally, because it's all this is a part of human rights and
So
freedoms.
our project is important.
Yes, very nice, very much.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Am alături partenerii din Belgia. If you want to present yourself and your organization.
Yes, my name is Carmen Solomie and I'm representing Rambel in Belgium, and we are here partners in this project with other colleagues coming from Romania, Turkey and Greece.
Hello, my name is Daria Pirvu. I'm the secretary of our organization, and we joined our second mobility meeting in Romania.
I will ask the same question like our partners from Turkey and Greece. If you think that our project is important and why?
We gathered since last year to talk about the gender based violence because we can cross it every day in the street, at home, at our workplaces, and also in school. And sadly, we have so many cases of violence against gender, and people don't realize that their doings are very badly and aggressively affecting and changing the life of the young people affected by that.
And do you think that we can do something to change things with this project? Do you trust in this project?
For sure, that's why we are in. And I think it's very, very important to start this from a young age. It's very important to show to the younger people that things can be different. Also, I think the younger people can be like an example for their parents, because as Daria said, this violence, it's not something theoretical, it's something that happening in our lives, daily life. And I really trust this project, and also what I like is that we are exchanging with colleagues from other countries. We see there are a lot of differences, but also a lot of things that are the same for us and for them. And I think by the personal example and through the art, through the theater in our case, we can put our contribution to change things.
To change behaviors, to change attitudes, because non-formal activities have a great impact on young people, but on older people. Art has a very powerful message. But my question is, these days, during our training, we were speaking about sexism. What is with sexism in Belgium?
Well, the question was raised some 20 years ago when very bad things happened that shocked the entire country with the rise of the homophobia. And as final result, it ended with the brutal death of several young people. So for the first time in the history, some education programs started on the ground, not only with the young people but also in the schools. And then the young people, they come home and then they can talk to their parents. So we can gather around the table, sit, and to bring arguments, and we are raising awareness better in that way. We have to understand that we are all different, with different backgrounds, with different education, and with different point of view. But since we are trying to do a dialogue, we should fight against monologue and imposed ideas.
So we tried, but as I know, in Romanian society, sexism exists, gender-based violence exists, and there are a lot of severe cases of gender-based violence and sexism. And I ask, what is with sexism in Belgium? You said that you want to talk, you want to, but there are differences between Romanian society and Belgium society regarding the conception, the beliefs, the stereotypes of people
Yes.
on these subjects, of course.
Yes, there are. As I said, it started 20 years ago when slowly people get involved and on different levels, not only as education in the schools, but we have, for example, some very famous singer who are getting involved, and the people are accepting already the messages that they are sending. And when they are singing to put in the front the rights of the woman, to fight against feminicide, to fight against homophobia, they are already respected and heard. And the masses psychology is that when we are all in the concert room and the message that is sent out is a positive message, it is a better acceptance from the public.
So there are good results
There are good
on
results.
these activities.
On the second hand, in the political level in Belgium and also in Luxembourg, we have our first minister who is a homosexual person. So all the government and all the political level trusted the capacity of this man.
So they are thinking to his skills,
Yes.
to his
Exactly.
intellectual capacity, not
The personal life or beliefs, who are not shown anyway. He is a high skilled person, and the fact that we see him almost every day on the television, it's like a closer to the people.
So
it's
it
not
is-
hidden, it began to be accepted.
So it is a difference in this moment regarding sexual
The
orientation.
sexual orientation, and moreover, Belgium accepted the feminicide as a crime, and the word is inscribed since last year in the law. So now we have statistic, and when a woman gets killed, she is registered as a feminicide. So we cannot hide anymore the violence made against women.
This
So-
is very important. We should underline this, that it is not something to be hidden, not something to be ashamed, but something that to show who you are, but like an entire person, not just your private life or your preferences. And you should be seen by the others, by the society, with your intellectual capacities, your soul, your emotions, your skills, the professional skills. So you should be seen as you are, and we should be accepted by the others. I think one important thing is to accept yourself first, to see exactly who you are, on which level you are, and to accept yourself, and then you can ask or you to be accepted by others. This for me is very important, the self-respect and to accept yourself first.
So it is a different mentality. Patriarchal mentality is not so strong in Belgium as it is in Romania, as I see. But I think during this project is very important because we change ideas, we
Experience.
learn each to another, and so together maybe I'm sure, not maybe, we can change things and to make a world a better place.
I would like to thank you, Tanya, for the invitation. We was very impressed by the incredible teacher team that we meet here in Romania, very involved during the training. We changed experience on how we can go home and implement in our daily life what we learned here, and I heard so many good ideas during this mobility. Thank you.
I thank you.
And I would like, regarding this gender-based violence, I have a poem that I found, and I would like to share it with all of you, because sometimes we have the tendency to say that maybe we don't have to pay attention to every human being, but because we are judging people. This poem, I think, is very it's a very good example how we can avoid judging the other people. A no coming from a drunk voice is still a no. A no coming from a soft voice is still a no. A no coming from someone who is naked, it's still a no. A no coming from someone you know, it's still a no. A no coming from your partner, it's still a no. A no coming from a stranger, it's still a no. A no coming from a child or someone younger than you, it's still a no. A no coming from someone who is scared, it's still a no. A no coming from someone who is crying, it's still a no. This is the philosopher Kios, and I really liked it, the poem, and I think it's a good example for all of us. And for sure, we all know and we all agree that love has no gender, has no. We should learn how to love other people, how to love ourselves, because if, as Nelson Mandela said, people are not born with this feeling of hate the other human being. So hate is something that we are learning during our life. If we are capable to learn this thing, we are capable also to love and to learn how to love ourselves and how to love other people. And this is very good and very important what we are doing in this project. And as I said before, I pay attention to the fact that we are addressing to the young people, because I think this is the way to change the world, through the young people.
I thank you very much. Și așa cum vedeți, nu înseamnă nu peste tot în lume.